sitting beneath Tightwad Hill, California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. A day full of college football has been great, but there's something special about a Saturday night game. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Panthers' offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Mason Heinzel, last time out, completed better than 80% of his passes and a 300-yard day through the air. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one.
And you could tell the offense was trying to take a shot and really stress that safety. Sending one guy long, you better cover the deep ball, and then try to slip a guy right underneath it. Unsuccessfully, the quarterback's got to be a little bit better with that time.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Right side, it's Hicks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Going for the big play. Left side is Lee. Off and running. He's at the touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
Back to the ground game on the left. He's past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Solid run on the last play, sets this offense up on first down. Throwing, Sangapolatelli. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Thomas. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Well, Cal has done an outstanding job replacing quarterbacks here in recent years. You lose Fernando Mendoza, he goes to Indiana, wins a national championship. But last year, David, true freshman, Sangapolatelli, and the way he was able to play was just remarkable. A lot of people thought they weren't going to be able to hold on to him, especially with the new coach and Tosh DuBois coming in, but they did. And so now, big expectations for this offense.
But I love the way he handled himself last year. Just comes in, and it's just business as usual. And was big, was clutching some big moments, but ball comes out. It comes off his hands so pretty. Like now surrounding weapons coming in from different places. When you kind of establish yourself as a guy that to look forward to, a guy that's on the rise, people want to come play with you. So new staff, obviously, here in Cal. Can it be a new day and a new dawn for this squad?
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Jaron Chiave Songopolitelli. He's got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Makes a grab. He goes down immediately before he knew where he was on the field, just enough to pick up the first down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Cal!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Hits inside, it's Turner. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Throws quickly. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Now on 2nd down. Sells to fake. It's picked off. That's number 10. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Songopolitelli. Out wide right, it's Hendricks.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Drives inside. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Golden Bears are moving quickly down the field. Songopolitelli on the play action. Buying time to his right. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wide receiver going in motion. JKS. Makes the catch. It's Hendricks. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
Fires to the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people on the defense right now. They have no idea who's getting it next.
Again, it's Songo Bolatelli. Right side, it's Perry. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Throwing, Songo Bolatelli. Here comes the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Making the adjustment. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Stop, pull by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Hold and fire complete. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Quick give, it's Turner. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Second down to the air. Out wide right, it's Yates. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Panthers will snap it on first and 10. They'll move the tight end. Sells the run, looking to pass. Left side is Kent. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Drops back on first down. Looking left. Got a man. It's Hicks. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback. There was not a big window. He's throwing the in-breaking route. It's coming from his left, and he's got to fit that football into a really tight space where his guy can make the catch. Very confident throw that time by the QB.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Balls and fired complete. Touchdown, Pitt! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter.
Makes the grab in their space. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Jaron Chiave Songopolatelli fires to the big fella. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Again, it's Songopolatelli. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's Thomas. Lots of room to run. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And it's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Off play action on 1st down. Between the hashes, it's Lee. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Grab behind the line. It's Yates. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. And the Panthers will line it up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Turner. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Panthers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The give to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get it through the air. Out wide right, it's Yates. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Tight end now in motion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. In traffic, it's Lee. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Wants to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Back to pass on second down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Number 91, set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The lone back's got it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They go play action with Sangapolitelli. Makes the grab on the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Sangapolitelli. Got it. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. And the Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Right side, it's Perry. Cal uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Changing the routes with his receiver. Churns into the pile. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Under pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. JKS. Rush right in his face. Caught. Down he goes. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. Let's get things popping this week with Kentucky taking on the number 17 team, the Louisville Cardinals.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Holly, what did you find out? Halftime.
I caught up with the Panthers head coach. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Selling the fake. They're working that left side. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw one first. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The give. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Motion from the wideout. Snapped on 4th down. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. The Golden Bears look to keep this drive humming. He's changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And a lot of times when you see running the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Turning it on. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Pittsburgh sends out the offense to start this drive. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Long way to go on second down. This time it's complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Golden Bears, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Taking a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but they're not able to come away with the completion.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He wants to throw it again. Out wide right, it's Perry. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Golden Bears will try to pick it up on 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 4th down attempts, they'll try it again. Needs it. There he goes. He's at the touchdown, Cal. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Looking to throw. It's caught for the 2.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Running inside, it's Turner. Fights off a defender. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, looking to throw. unleashes one. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Got some room to run.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
The Golden Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. First down, he'll keep it.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season, but this offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Slips through the line, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Keeps it on the ground. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll ride the hot hand. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, shows him the stiff arm. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
The Golden Bears are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Push is ahead. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Pitt calls it second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They're all over it. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw. Rushes on. Touchdown, Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Pitt Panthers offense out there to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Out wide left. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll move the wide receiver. Red pass hits complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looking to throw again. Uncorks one. Gets a hand in there.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Makes the grab.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He wants to throw it. Going for 6. Touchdown, Panthers! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
Right side, it's Perry. Spins away from the defense. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the Golden Bears, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Throwing Sangapolatelli. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit?
They will score! Touchdown, Golden Bears! They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt.
Snags it, and there's running room. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The snap sets up to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Jaron Chiave Songobolatelli shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
They'll try it again from the one on 2nd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Cal. Quick strike through for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Snap on first down, wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from it.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the